y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be doing a life update video. Because I haven't posted in so long, and y'all had questions like, where you been, what's going on basically. I'm going to be answering some questions that my friends gave me. So I have my questions right here on my computer, and then I have my water. And I know it's usually like tea, but I like to stay hydrated, and I'm trying to get this face together, so water. I have 30 questions, and I'm going to be answering all of them. Honestly, these questions have to do with the present and the future, and I think some of the past. So yeah, they're not just about the present, they're about all of the groups. So let's get into it. So the very first question is, what is something you love now that you never could have imagined you oh my god, I can't read today. What is something you love now that you never could have imagined you would like in the past? I would have to say modeling, because if you knew me in back then when I was little and I was younger than I am now, I was very much a tomboy. Okay, so I just want to make one thing clear. I used to model when I was younger. I started modeling when I was like 4 or 5, but I was thinking like when I was like, I don't know, because at one point I was a tomboy. I liked the outdoors and getting dirty and stuff like that, but I was still a model, and I wouldn't think that I would pursue a modeling career. That's what I basically was saying. What's the milestone you're working towards right now in your personal life and professional life? Personal life, I'm working on my mental health, because you know, with everything that's going on, people are losing themselves, and yeah, it's been hard even for me. So I've been able to like roll with the punches a little bit, but sometimes it just takes a toll on me, and that's something I'm working on. Professionally, I would say just really going for what I want, not being pressured into something like, oh, this person believes that this is the best choice for me, so I'm gonna do that. No, I need to always do what I think is best for me, even if it fails in the end. At least I went for what I really wanted instead of somebody else's stuff. What do you spend too much time doing? What don't you spend enough time doing? I spend too much time doing work, like literally. At the school, you would think I shut this computer and go with my day. No, I'm doing homework. I'm doing work that's due tomorrow. I'm doing work that's due next week, and I don't have to do that. But I like to turn this stuff early so I won't have to be on my conscience. And so when it comes the day that's due, I won't be like, what? I never even touched this work. I don't know what none of this is. So I like to at least review. And if I feel like doing it, I will. And nothing is going to really stop me unless I have to leave or it's an emergency, stuff like that. So that's something I spend too much time doing. That's probably the reasons why I'm mostly stressed. But we're not going to talk about that. Something I don't spend enough time doing is self-care. Yes, I take care of myself, and yes, I can make sure I'm clean and my hygiene is good, but I don't really spend enough time with me. What is something you know you do differently than most people? Handle problems. So like some people, excuse me, and I'm not saying most people, but some people and a lot of people that I actually know love to fight, love to solve things with physically fighting, and that's not something that I like to do. I like to keep my hands clean, and if somebody want to fight me, that's not going to happen. But if I feel like I really need to fight, I will. But I haven't fought since like 5th, 6th grade. So yeah, I feel like I handle situations better than other people. So that's something that I say I would do differently than other people. What advice would you offer yourself 5 years ago and 1 year ago? 1 year ago, I would say all your hard work is gonna mean something, because literally towards the end of 8th grade, I felt like all my work was useless because I didn't get into my #1 high school, but I got into one of the best high schools in Baltimore City. So I was kind of happy, but I was kind of sad because I wanted to go to that high school for so long. Like ever since 6th grade, I was thinking about going to the high school. I'm like, soon as I get the chance to put in the application, I'm going to do it. And that's what I did. But my composite score didn't meet the requirement. My composite school was great, but it just didn't meet the requirement for that high school. But I got into one of the best high schools in Baltimore City. So that's one of my biggest accomplishments, and I'm still to this day very proud of it. 5 years ago, I say, I don't know. 5 years ago. How old was I 5 years ago? Okay, so I was 9. I would say cherish the young and fun ages while you can, because they do not last forever. I feel like I did cherish it, but I feel like if I didn't, I would be so mad at myself, because now everything is about school, work, business, finding ways to get money, like sources of income. And it's all about being proactive, doing things right now for your future. It's nothing really, you only get the weekend to have fun and hang out. That's my advice. Next question, what are you looking forward to in the coming months? I'm looking forward to starting my next business, and girl, what is you doing? I'm looking for less stress, less stress, more traveling, starting my new business that I'm working on, and opening and finding more opportunities for myself. What would consist of a perfect day for you? A perfect day would be no stress, no arguing, no work, no schoolwork, no drama, no nothing. Just chill. Great music. Great music, great food, good clothes, shopping. Oh my god, it's just so much. Traveling. Oh, I could talk days and days about a perfect day that I have planned in my head already, because y'all know I do a lot of thinking. So I put a lot of ice in this. I did put it on the top. What's something you love about yourself? I love my drive, my motivation, and my optimism. I think that's, yeah. My drive, my hard work, my optimism, and what else did I say? My motivation. Yeah. Those things get you a long way. And I feel like me having those traits, I have a lot of opportunities out for myself. More than I probably even know. When do you truly feel alive? Of course, when I'm in a different scenery, like a beautiful scenery, like New York. Literally, that's when I feel alive. I feel like I'm in a TV show, actually, and that's literally when I feel alive. In my room by myself, listening to music, because I feel like I'm in a music video. So. If your music playlist don't make you feel like you're in a music video, you need to start it over, babe. What do you consider as your biggest achievement in the last 5 years? I have more achievements in the last 5 years than I can remember. But I can say these 2 things. Finding out really what I want to do in my life at a young age, because some people at my age right now do not know what they want to do with their life, and I am like 98% sure what I want to do with my life. I'm just happy that I know what I want and the things I have to do to get what I want. And that was my first achievement. My second achievement is getting accepted into the school that I go to now, Baltimore School for the Arts, if you don't know. So that was my second achievement. What is the most challenging part about your job, and how do you handle it? So right now I don't have a job, but I'm an entrepreneur, so I do consider that as a job. But in this case, I think they're talking about like working in like somewhere like Walmart, Target, or stuff like that. But as an entrepreneur, the most challenging part is promoting, like getting people to book you or buy stuff from you. You know, promotion is the hardest part, even for me, because I don't have a big old social media platform. I only have like 900 followers, and they're not very active. So it's like hard for me to promote stuff, but I have a very good support system. So, you know, they support me a lot, and it's very much appreciated because it's helpful. It's really helpful. I handle it by, you know, asking people, can you post this for me? Can you post this for me? Can you show your friend this? Can you show your friend that? You know, that's what you gotta do. And social media is something that's popping right now. So you'd be very stupid if you're not promoting your business on your social media, because you never know who's gonna see it. So you are missing out if you're not promoting on social media. You can just have social media just to promote yourself. You don't have to have it for all that stuff. If you think social media is that bad, it's really not. It could be good for things that you can make it bad if you want to. I'm sorry, when I talk a lot, I get very thirsty. I'm probably gonna have to refill this in a couple minutes. What was a major turning point in your life? The transition from 8th grade to 9th grade, because it was very it was something totally new. Like, I've never been in 9th grade, and I know y'all saying, well, you never been to 5th grade when you was in 4th, you never been to 6th grade when you was in 5th, and so on. But I was at the same school for middle school, the same school. This is a different building, different teachers, different students. I know only 2 people that go to my school, and they're in most of my classes, which is helpful because, you know, I feel comfortable talking to them because I know them. But it's so different, and you know, it can be hard to adapt to a lot of things, and trying to adapt and trying to balance schoolwork and balance your mental health and your social life is just kind of really hard. Are you doing what you truly want to do? Yes. So I had a lot of doubts when I was going to this school, because I knew it wasn't going to be a regular school. Like, I had to balance academic and arts classes, so I knew it was going to be hard. I knew what I was bringing myself into, but I knew I can handle it. That's why I accepted the application and I went to the school. So it may be harder than I thought, but I'm still rolling with the punches. So, you know, but yeah, I'm truly doing what I want to do. How are your grades? My grades are good. It's just, I want to say three classes where I'm trying to get my grades up. And they're just C's, so it's not a failing grade. I have no failing grades, which I'm proud of. I have no failing grades, but if I can remember, I know one is math. I've always had a bad grade in math. And I'm trying to like break the pattern, but it ain't working. One day it's working, the next day it's not. So that's something I'm working on. And it's two more classes, but I can't remember. But yeah, my grades are very good. I have mostly A's. So I have 10 classes in total, I think. It's either 10 or 9. And I had mostly A's. I have like 1 B and then 3 C's. I don't know if it's 3 or 4, y'all. And I literally just checked my grades. 3 C's, I think it's 1 like just C, and then 2 C pluses or whatever. So my grades are fairly good. They could be very much better, but they're good. They're not horrible like D's and F's, but they could be better. Do you have any new hobbies? I like painting. I learned that I love painting. It brings me peace because I had this project recently and I'm like, maybe I should just do this when I'm told to. I think I like painting. So that's one new hobby. And traveling has always been a hobby, so yeah. And journaling. I like journaling too. How is school in general? Take a sip on that. Emotionally and mentally draining. I hate when people use virtual school for every living excuse. I really hate people like that. But I feel like it's just the transition that I had. I don't know. I think it's just, I don't know. I really couldn't explain it, but just know that it's mentally and emotionally draining. I'm not depressed or anything. I'm perfectly fine. But it's just, school has its days where it wants to stress me out or it wants to be good to me. Honestly, Anyways, next question. What are your plans for YouTube in the future? My plans for YouTube in the future is to expand my supporters, expand my subscribers, and put out content that I truly want to be on my channel. Because sometimes I just go off of what y'all want, and I feel like that's a big, thing. When you're doing YouTube, you have to post, what your subscribers want, because they're the ones that's supporting you. But I'm not gonna sit here and do videos that I don't want to 100% do. So yeah, I have to figure out what I want and what my subscribers want and compromise. What are your plans for the future after high school? Yo, after high school, I want to move to New York. I don't know if I want to move straight to New York or wait like a year. It really just depends on if I'm financially there, financially ready. And I want to pursue the modeling, like fashion model, commercial model, career. I want to go to college, of course. I want to go to college, and yeah, that's my plan so far. I haven't thought about it in depth because I don't want to stress over something that I can't control right now. How have you been mentally and emotionally? Mentally, I feel like I've been up and down. I feel like I've been doing good overall. Like, I'm 99% there. Okay, so that's how I was feeling in that moment. But to be 1,001% honest with y'all, I feel like kind of struggling. Like I said, I'm up and down. Some days I'm good, and then other days I am down, and I don't know why. So yeah, but I'm not, falling into depression or anything. Just have to get that out the way. But I just want to be. There we go. That's a summary right there. What do you aspire to be? I aspire to be this motivational, inspirational, iconic little person. Who doesn't want to be iconic? Like, let's just say that. Who doesn't want to be iconic? I want to be exclusive. But for real, yeah, I aspire to be somebody that's motivational and inspirational to people that's younger than me, or people who want to pursue the same career as me. I want to be that example. What is your dream vacation? Okay, so I have 2 places that I want to visit so badly, and I might be able to in very soon. I want to go to Bora Bora first because it's very pretty. I want to go to Paris, and I want to wait for this because I want to be at least a little bit fluent in French, because I don't want to go down there and looking stupid. Of course, there's going to be people that speak English, but majority of everybody is going to speak French. So I don't want to be looking stupid when somebody's like talking to me in French. I want to be at least fluent enough to have a conversation with somebody. How's your business coming along? My business has its days. Some days I have customers like, and then some days I have customers like, and that's it. But I knew what I was going into when I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I knew every day I was going to have 10 customers, 20 customers, and I know I wasn't just going to have 1,000 followers out of nowhere. I didn't have to work for it, and it's going to take some time, so that if I like progress is a big thing. So I know if I just have patience, it'll all come. Would you ever go public with your significant other? I would not go public with my significant other if we are not married of 2 years. Why? You may ask. And this is not, I'm not saying I would never go outside, like go on dates with my significant. Of course I'm gonna go on dates with my significant other, but I'm saying social media wise, I would never, because social media is the #1 reason why relationships don't work out. Because when you put your relationships on social media, people feel obligated to give you their opinion on your relationship. Like, and I've seen it a couple times, and it annoyed me because, is this your relationship? You're stepping way out of bounds. Worry about you and yours, and don't worry about me and mine. People judge a relationship off of what they see on social media. Baby, you only see 5 pictures in 1 video of them. You can't determine their whole relationship but by that stuff that you see. Please mind your business. That's that. What's on the top of your bucket list when you turn 21? I made a bucket list for myself, y'all, because I have to have, I'm a visual learner and I'm a visual everything. Most people would say get drunk, get nasty drunk, but no. I don't know, but I'm gonna read my bucket list off to y'all. First, it says become fluent in French, move to New York City, travel to Paris, travel to Atlanta, go to the Rich Girl Museum, go to the Illusions Museum, rent out a movie theater for a couple hours, go to Waffy, it's a waffle thing, it's a waffle place downtown Baltimore where you make your own waffles and stuff. Travel to Bora Bora, go snow tubing, go jet skiing, go to a dermatologist. I'm not reading this. I'm not reading the next one off. Become a famous model and become a Victoria's Secret angel. And that's literally a long-term goal because I'm not modeling in lingerie and like underwear until like I'm 1000% comfortable. That's my bucket list right there. What motivates you? My plans for the future. So I feel like if I don't work hard enough, I'm not going to get the recognition I deserve. And it's not all about recognition. It's really about going for what I really want to do. Do you want any more tattoos and or piercings, and which ones? Some of y'all probably knew that I had an industrial piercing right here. And now that's gone. I'm very mad. Came out. It split my ear and it came out. Okay, let's start. So basically it was just a regular night, regular whatever. I'm getting in the shower. I'm putting my hair in a bun like I usually do, and I'm going to flip my hair. So I put my hair in a bun like this, like flip my hair like that. So I hit my ear, and you know, I don't think much of it because if I had a dime for every time I hit this while it was in, I'd be filthy rich. So I didn't think much of it until I felt like something pulling my ear. It was like weight coming off of the ear. And now I look in the mirror and it's hanging. It was hanging like this, like down here. And I wanted to cry so bad, not because that it hurted, not because of the fact that it hurt. It didn't hurt, FYI. But the fact that it came out, I was so mad because I had just changed the bar and it was so cute. And I'm not getting a ding. I do want a tattoo right here, a very small butterfly. Do you plan on getting any pets? I really do. I want a Yorkshire Terrier, and I already have the name and all of that. So yeah.
Is it busting, Janelle?
What is something that has been stressing you out lately? Something that's been stressing me out lately is school and worrying about things that's happening in the future. You know, yeah, just being on my own and financial problems while I'm living on my own. Stuff like that. I haven't been posting on YouTube. So, as some of you may know, I recorded a video. I recorded an advice video, basically giving y'all some tips and advice about different things, different topics. So, I recorded that video, edited it, and I just didn't upload it. That happened. I was going to upload the video, but I felt like something happened. My grandmother passed, and I wasn't feeling like myself at all. And, you know, that event, that tremendous, you know, that big event that took a toll on all of our lives, it changed me in a way. And I felt like posting on YouTube about it or like just going on like nothing happened wasn't the right way to handle it. So I took some time for myself and gather my emotions, learn how I felt wholeheartedly, and I waited till I was ready. So, and now I feel like I'm 100% ready to start posting on YouTube again. And you know, sometimes when things like that happen in your life, you have to take a break. I finished my water right in time because now it's gone and now the video's over. This is me. This is me and my grandmother when I was young. That's my grandmother that passed. And yeah. And that's the end of this video. I really hope y'all like this video because I love filming it. And hope y'all learned something about me. I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell a friend. Yeah. And I hope y'all like the changes that I made to the channel, like the watermark, the watermark, the banner, the new intro. I really hope y'all like it because I worked hard on it. Bye.